Hi, this is Michael William Denny of the ThunderWizard.com YouTube channel. So I want to ask you a question. And I want you to take this question very seriously. Question is, do you want to be a victim, or do you want to be an eternal, infinite, divine being with limitless powers? If you had to pick between the two, which would you choose to be? Because the majority of people are victims. And what I'm seeing here, I'm going to focus on the positive here because it's really important that this be understood. And I really want to encourage people in their evolution. And I think there is a huge upswell of people that are about to push to the next level of their evolution. And these are people who are buying into all different kinds of conspiracy theories. And I could list them. But I'm going to focus on one, and this is one I've already talked about. And this is one that it's actually a combination of a bunch of different things, but it's a conspiracy theory that says that we live on a flat earth. Now, there used to be, the Flat Earth Society and all that. Well, it's morphed now. There's this new idea that we live on a flat earth, and that this flat earth is actually a prison. It's a prison where we are forced to live in a computer program, a matrix. And this prison, this matrix, is ruled over by these false light beings, these beings who pretend to be deities, entities of light, and that they're actually keeping us trapped on this flat earth, this matrix, this computer program, and that when we die, we go through death. We're met by these false light beings, who then tell us that we have to go back to Earth to reincarnate because of unfinished karma, and that's how they keep us trapped in this cycle. We're also told that these elite, call them the elite, these elite light beings, feast on the blood of our children. And so that they use our blood to stay alive. And so there's all kinds of connections with, the modern New Age idea of the Anunnaki. There's a lot of connections to the reptilian understanding. But it's the main idea is that there is a conspiracy. And there's a conspiracy by groups or beings that are just outside of our reach. They're beyond us, they're the elite, they're above us, they have this power over us. We can't really get to them, we can't really see them, but they're there and they're controlling us. So, what I want to focus on the positive aspect is that you're right. There is a conspiracy, and there is a conspiracy to keep you trapped. And it's a conspiracy that started about 2,000 years ago. And in that conspiracy has within it lies that were distributed to human beings, and that it took hundreds of years, and warfare and killing and putting people to death and all this kind of stuff. But, slowly we changed the civilized world into adopting this lie. And this lie is that you are unworthy, that you are sinful, and that you are trapped. And this is the lie of Christianity, the lie of monotheism. Now, these new conspiracy theories that are coming up, whether it be the reptilian conspiracy theory, or this new flat earth conspiracy, or this blood over intent connection with the flat earth conspiracy, they all operate from the same lie, the same assumption, which is that you are limited and that there are beings out there that are more powerful than you, that have the ability to keep you trapped. Now, why would somebody choose to believe this? I asked you in the beginning, I said, make a choice. Do you want to be a victim, or do you want to be an infinite, powerful, divine being? Most of you, I'm sure, would say you would like to be an infinite, divine being. But I know this from personal experience, and I know this from working with thousands of people, that when you give the average person the option to become an infinite human being, they will choose a victim every single time, almost. Now, why would somebody do this? Because it is so much easier to be a victim. Now, I'm going to go back to the blood over intent. That is operating from a victim mentality, the whole thing. I completely, totally support the idea, and I think the ritual is great, and I think you should do it. And I honestly want you to succeed. I want you to be able to bring heaven on earth. I want you to be able to overcome the false entities and light beings and whatever that are keeping you trapped. I want you to overcome them. And I believe that that ritual has the power to do it. So I want you to do it. I am supporting you in that. But understand that if you buy into that idea, that you live on this flat earth, that you are controlled, you are choosing to be a victim. And the payoff for that is that victims love to commiserate. So you're not alone. The majority of people I think I'm right about this. The majority of the people that are in this are young. Most of them probably live with their parents. Many of them probably grew up in dysfunctional homes. They probably didn't get the love and the attention that they wanted. They probably lived in situations where their parents or their, they had this experience that the people above them were holding them down. All kids went through it. I'm sorry. Once you get to be my age, you remember that you went through it too. But, so that's where people are coming from there. And so there's a big benefit in having a bunch of people with you. 144,000 people, all doing the same thing, all looking to free themselves, all believing that they're trapped, all working through their issues of being trapped and controlled by unseen forces out there, and feeling hopeless, and feeling like you're trapped on this tiny little flat earth, and there's no real universe out there. This comes from a lie of Christianity. It was Christianity that started this. It was the medieval torturers. It was the people that put people to death, that burned them at the stake, that flayed them alive, that killed thousands of indigenous shamanic religious practitioners in Europe. Because they believed in an infinite universe. They believed in infinite powers, and they believed that they had the ability to rise and become one of the gods. And because they had that belief, this one world, globalized, monotheist power that wanted to take over the world and control all of the money and all of the people and all of the resources, created this idea that there is this God, this one God that sits up in heaven judging you. And if you don't do exactly what he says, he will throw you in hell forever. Now you guys are operating from the same assumption, that you live in this limited universe and that the universe hates you and wants to devour you. You have this belief. It's a belief that was given 2,000 years ago, and it's a lie. So, like I said, I hope that you guys get what you want. I believe that that ritual using blood is very powerful. I think that it has the ability to awaken you. I believe that. But I'll know you're awakened when you let go of the idea that you're limited, when you let go of the idea that somebody can control you. As long as you believe that there are beings out there that control you, you are trapped in the lie, you are trapped in your reptilian brainstem, you are operating from fear. And I can tell you this, I heard it and I didn't believe it for many years. I now know that it's true. If you make the decision right now to be infinite, to be omnipotent, to be all-powerful, and to have everything you've ever wanted, if you make that decision right now and you decide, I'm not going to let anything get in the way of me being everything I want and having complete fulfillment in this life, you can have it. And then you'll know you live in an infinite universe. So that's my question for you. Do you want to be a victim, or do you want to be an infinite God? It's up to you. Now, if you want that, all of the things that I provide are designed to give you that experience. All of the meditations, and now I'm putting them out there for free. I mean, you can get them, you can buy my DVDs if you want, but now I'm just putting them out there for free. They're on YouTube for anybody to use. And you know what? You know how I know you're not using them? Because I have almost no views on a lot of these things. I know that the majority of you that watch my channel do not practice the meditations that I teach. I know that. I know that the majority of you want to sit behind your computer screen and you want to be a victim and you want to complain about how the government is doing it to you and how the Illuminati is doing it to you and how the reptilians are doing it to you and how all these people are doing it to you, and you want to sit and complain and moan and be limited and victim. I know that. And you can prove me wrong by doing the meditations that I give you. If you do the meditations that I give you, let me throw this out for you. I'll give you this challenge. Pick any one of my meditations. The Ingrun meditation, the Thurisaz rune meditation, the Hool breath meditation. I've even put down there the one that I do every day, which is the Heaven Earth meditation, the Tir Holen meditation. If you do that every single day for 1 year, I challenge you not to, I challenge you to do the meditation every day for a year. And then get back to me and still tell me how victimized you are. Because what's going to happen when you do these exercises, what's going to happen is you are going to connect to an infinite source of power, and you're going to feel it. And if you continue to connect to that infinite source of power, you are going to connect to the ascended masters, who have also risen above all limitation. And they are there to help you. And you will know that you are infinite. You will feel it. And you will know that nothing can stop you. If you do it every day, but it's going to take discipline. Most of you don't have the discipline. You don't have the discipline and you don't have the desire. You would rather be victims. So, that's it for now. If you like the channel, support the channel here, or you can go ahead and support it below. You can also support the channel by subscribing, liking, commenting on these videos, sharing these videos, retweeting them. I'm on Twitter at ThunderWizard. And so that's it for now, my friends. You know, if you have an idea for a meditation, if you have an idea for a video that you want me to make, go ahead and put it in the comment below. I'm open to hear. I want to help you in any way that I can. So let me know how I can do that. So that's it for now. Until next time, my friends, you are everything.